Oh my God, besties. So good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm here with my bestie, Tori.
And I'm here with this bestie, Reed.
That's me.
Should we take up scatting careers?
Boom, ba tick tick bomb.
And I do mean the music, not the poop.
Not pooping like wild animals.
Correct. I heard someone refer to themselves once as the scat queen, and did I laugh?
You're like, for poop?
And I was like, you know what that means, right? And she was like, no. And I was like, I just want to make sure if you say that again, you're very clear what the context is. Okay.
Poopy.
It's poopity poop poop.
Hey, poop.
Poop is never not funny. Okay.
Yeah. We have a joke in my family. Husband John says, it's always less than 5 minutes when you get the Emersons together that they start talking about poop.
Yep.
Oopsie.
You guys should like wager on that, so like you don't talk about it. And
We
then
don't
just wait
talk
to
about
see
Bruno.
if somebody else does it, and then you take a wager on who it's gonna be
Ooh.
between you and John.
Okay.
And then
I mean, I do miss my gambling game, so maybe that's how I start gambling.
I mean, feels more. It feels more. You're at least in like community.
Yeah.
It's engaging, with other people.
It's a positive.
It's an inside joke.
I'm in.
We live for it.
I'm in.
Well, friends, last week you saw us in the park.
On a log.
Sitting on a log, and we had an audience of 6, and it was flies. I think we talked about it in the episode.
We did. And I put clips of it in there as well.
Thank God. Because that was the wildest shit I ever seen.
Literally 7 flies just staring intently into our souls, watching and listening to our every word, hanging on to our every word as well.
Literally. And it's like they didn't leave the entire time either. And I've never seen that happen in my life.
I just had no idea that we are so big in the fly community.
Correct. We have a whole demographic we were not even aware of.
Correct.
But we had quite the mighty day. We did crush the 20,000 step goal. We were gone from 9 to 5. So that was our 9 to 5 for the day.
Working 9 to 5.
Yep. I do encourage you to walk around your city, whether it is Portland or not, because it was really fun. And I feel like we noticed things that we've lived here now for 4 years in this area and never even noticed them.
No, not a once.
Yeah.
It was fun and it felt exciting and it was exercise, you know, but it didn't feel like it. And you got little treats along the way. It felt like a treasure hunt of some sort.
Absolutely. And if you like matcha, go to Project Matcha, because that shit was slamming. There's a reason there's a line.
Only if you're willing to wait in the line.
Yeah, we'd have to wait for like 45 minutes, and we had only eaten a small mochi donut, and it was like noon.
I was losing steam.
So I shut down.
Yeah, Tori went nonverbal.
But I did my best to still engage.
She did. And
the person working that we ordered with was very kind, which brought back a little energy, and there was air conditioning in there.
Yeah.
So, so then we refueled on that caffeine.
And our Bao Bao buns.
And then we went to Bao Bao next door and got some buns. And then we went and got some lunch that basically was dinner because it was like 4 p.m. And we planned out some exciting shit for the rest of season 1.
Yeah, we planned the entire rest of this season. And y'all be prepared because we have like fun shit coming your way.
I'm excited.
And you guys are early adopters. So like just know how cool and like fancy and on the know you are for listening to this episode right now.
Correct.
Y'all are it.
That's right.
We see you and we see that you guys have good taste.
Yep. We saw a lot of humanity when we were on our walk. When we were at Project Matcha, this woman was across the street as we were walking into the store. Because obviously you can only fit so many people in line in there. So you got to stand outside in line. And we're like, oh, yeah, it's finally our turn. As we're going in, I'm glad we didn't miss this. This woman across the street is like, what the hell are you guys waiting for? She was like so annoyed that we were out there and everyone was just looking. And we're all like, matcha? And she was like, what? We're like, matcha? She's like, all right. And then just walked away. And it was a vibe. And then a man made a joke that went right over my head because I was too tired and too hungry to get it. And he was like, what are you guys waiting for? And I was like, matcha? And he's like, I'm just pulling your leg. And that was weird. I don't know why she did that. And then just walked away. I was like, all right. He said something like, I know what this is. I live in this building or something. I was like, okay.
You're like, sir, I don't know where you live.
Seriously. And I was like, it wasn't the right time to make the joke, sir. Okay, I'm just trying to get caffeinated.
Just
Back
trying
off.
to fuel up.
Yeah, but that was funny. So we saw I feel like we saw funny characters throughout our day, which was always enjoyable.
We also saw kitchens.
Yep.
We also saw chickens through the chicken window.
Oh, that was real cute.
There was like this fence with some vines and shit, and cleared out in the middle. There's a little sign that said chicken window, and on the other side of the fence was a chicken coop, and there's 3 little chickens in there, and they were real cute. They smelt really bad, which scares me because husband Don. Oh my God.
Is that his alter ego?
Oh my God, that'd be funny. Husband,
when he's working outside, he's husband Don.
Husband John did in fact build us a chicken coop that we have yet to fill with little chicklings. Are they called chicklings? Chickadee-dee-dee-dees.
The most activity it's gotten was when my little cousins came over and were crawling around in it. So, someone's gotten enjoyment out of it.
Enjoyed it. It's all ready, but I've been very hesitant to getting the chicks, and that smell made me even more hesitant to getting them. I'm nervous.
I feel like everyone I've known that's had chickens, it doesn't smell that. Like, you're not smelling it like that. Like, that was a unique smell to me.
Okay, because it was ranky stanky.
Yeah, it might have been because it was really hot.
Warm chicken shit.
And who knows the last time they cleaned it. I don't know how they do that. Anyways, they also had little profiles on the chickens.
They did.
So you could read about their little personalities, which I think chicken names are always real funny. And I like when people lean in.
Me too. Tori reminded me of a time as well that for the Relay for Life, which is a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society that we've participated in since we were like 10 years old, that her aunt brought a fundraiser called Chicken Shit Bingo.
Yep, and she had chickens at the time.
So she brought her chicken and put it in a little pen that had a bunch of numbers, a bingo card, and wherever it pooped on whatever number it pooped on, if you like...
that was like drawing the ball,
That was
right?
like drawing the ball to then play bingo.
Yep.
It was pretty innovative.
Really funny.
Did she come up with that? Like, did she make that
Probably.
up?
Knowing her.
Joy.
Shout out to Joy, friend of the pod.
Innovative queen.
That's right. Always looking for a good time and loves the game. And look at that. Everyone enjoyed it. She also, 2 years ago, came up with the mobile karaoke.
Oh, we love.
Which was fun. So she brought her karaoke machine that's on wheels so we could pull it around and sing at people.
Wait.
What?
That reminds me of something we did, and then we just like never acknowledged it and never like revisited it.
What?
So last year at the Relay for Life.
Oh, the karaoke that we did?
Mm-hmm. Last year at the Relay for Life, it started out like 100 degrees basically. It was so hot. And it was held at our old elementary school. And throughout the day, it's real hot, real warm. We've got the karaoke machine we're considering doing. We don't break into it. And a good thing we didn't, because eventually a storm comes rolling in. Unlike any normal Pacific Northwest storm, it just starts dumping.
It was unreal.
Dumping rain.
Yeah.
So much water. So we all run under the
and we're like trying to, because it was like we started putting everything away at our campsites, which like those all took an hour or so to set up. So there was a lot of shit to take down.
There was
a
like lot.
Trying to do that, and then people were taking turns like, okay, 3, 2, 1, and then would like sacrifice. I mean, by the end of it, everybody was soaked, so it didn't really matter.
We were all soaked.
But like going back and like taking the tents down, and then you're having to like dump buckets of water off the top of the tents because it was just piling in there. It was awful. Thank God there were overhang areas.
Yeah. So we're stuffed in there, and we're all crowded in this undercover area, and sitting in chairs where a few hours before, no, this happened. So we're sitting under we're sitting in these chairs. They start playing this slideshow, beautiful slideshow, pictures of people, cancer survivors, people who have passed. It's really beautiful. Just, we're taking it all in. And once it finishes, we're like, okay, the rain is still here.
Yep,
what?
It's not going anywhere.
Whatever are we going to do?
Started too.
So what do? We pull out the karaoke machine. And
as one does.
Tori and I proceeded to perform a concert for these strangers.
I believe we sang a Journey song.
We did.
What else did we sing?
I think my mom and Joy sang "It's Raining Men."
Of course, as they should.
Beautiful. But to the point, we were performing, and I remember us walking up to some older men and be like, "Yeah, raise your hands!" We were
really trying to get people
work.
hyped. There also is a man that participates in Relay for Life who looks like Willie Nelson.
Exactly.
And we discovered him the year before when we were doing roaming karaoke, and I was like, "Sir, I need to tell you, you look like Willie Nelson." He goes, "Yep, I get it all the time." He really leans in. And so we're like, "Will you sing a song?" He goes, "Well, I have to do Willie Nelson's song." And we're like, "Well, you got it, buddy." So he sang a Willie Nelson song, crushed it.
Sounded exactly
so
like
then
him.
The next year when we did this, we were like, "Sir,
you got to get back up here."
Don't remember his name, but I was like, "I need you to come up here and do that." And he was like, "All right." He was so cute. And we're like, "We'll dance behind you."
It was adorable.
Yeah.
We were just we're trying to bring the energy up, trying to get people in. But what's funny is it wasn't like Tori and I were like, "Hey, we should really raise the roof. We should get people in some good spirits because of the rain, like make it really positive." It just happened.
Yep.
And then there we were belting, "Took a midnight train going in." And like, "Yeah, that's right. In the front row, get your hands up. I can't hear you."
We also, like, I think at one point I was like, "This goes out to our 6th grade selves."
Yes.
Like class of 2006.
Yes.
I was like, class of 2006, because that year we were the finale of the talent show. And I was like, look how far we've come.
Did we sing that song? Do you believe in
I think we did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But then afterwards it wrapped, and we were like ready to go home. It's like our moods completely changed too. We're like, okay, I'm wet and tired and I want to go home. And we never like spoke about it. It just like happened.
I know.
I love it.
Well, then I went over it was my grandpa's birthday on Relay for Life Day. So then a group of us went back to my grandparents' house. My mom went and got some dinner, some hot Italian food, which was great. We all changed into whatever sweats we could find and ate pie with him and just commiserated over the weird end of the day. But
very strange.
You know what? We got to celebrate Mike.
You make the best of it.
That's right.
Because we were sitting on a log last week outside and had limited resources, you guys probably were wondering, where the hell is our bracket? And you know what? You're absolutely correct. We did not have our bracket last week, but don't you fret. We didn't forget. We actually have the follow-up bracket here today. That's going to be Disney Channel original movies from 2000 to 2005. And we mapped out brackets for the rest of the year. So if you've been liking voting, that's great. We also want to hear from you. Are you liking the voting? Because we're getting some engaged.
People are getting competitive.
We want to hear your guys' voices. We want
Yep.
you guys to be the voice, the opinion of the people.
That's right.
So
You're our people.
You're our people. We're going to do that. But before we do that, Tori here told me that she's got something that she wants to talk about. And I don't know what this is.
Okay, so I was perusing through Reddit yesterday.
Okay.
And this "Am I the Asshole" kept popping up, and it's popped off. There's like 25,000 people have commented on it, and it just got posted 5 days ago.
Okay.
So I'm going to read this to you, and then I want us to talk through if we think this man is an asshole or not.
Okay. I've got my listening ears on.
Great. I'm so sorry. It is a 21-year-old female.
Oh.
Okay. It is called, "Am I the Asshole for Not Waking Up a Tourist Who Overslept and Missed the Day Trip She Paid For?" Hi guys, I'm 21-year-old female, a Bulgarian tour guide who accompanies groups to Sicily. On a recent trip, one woman who was traveling alone, mid-30s, was consistently oversleeping. The first day after we arrived, we had a day trip to Etna and Taormina, never heard of that, for which we depart at 8 a.m., as we do all other day tours. I make sure that all tourists are informed of the departure time on the bus the day before, and they also have my number to call in case they forget so I can remind them. They also all have printed out pamphlets with the schedule made by the travel agency that I hand out that has the time for departure on it. All of the group was on time except one woman. She was late by 10 minutes, which, okay, maybe she caught up in something and was late. I excused it. Then mentioned to the whole bus and the mic that I do not tolerate lateness beyond 15 minutes at most in case of emergency like a forgotten possession, and that I must always be called and informed in case someone's running late. Trip went by okay otherwise. The next day, the same tourist was late again by 25 minutes, almost an entire half hour. I called her twice to no answer, and we were just about to leave without her when she came out running and got on the bus. She got lucky as the receptionist of the hotel asked me about a missing piece of info on the rooming list. I reminded everyone again that I will not be waiting anymore for late tourists in the morning, and waking up on time is their responsibility. When we came back that evening, she asked me if I could make sure to wake her up on time. I reminded her a third time that I'm not responsible for waking people up. Remember, this woman's in her mid-30s. Everyone gets a printed itinerary with departure times, and I announce everything the day before. She kept saying, no, just knock on my door if I'm not out by 8:15. And I kept repeating, I really can't do that for everyone. Please set an alarm. Well, on the day we were visiting Syracuse, she didn't show up. I waited 15 minutes after the supposed departure time, called her twice, no response, and left with the bus and the rest of the group. She called me in a panic about an hour later asking where we were. I explained the situation calmly. She got angry and said that I had one job and that I cheated her out of the money she paid to go on that day trip. She missed the whole day trip and was furious the next day. Later, she told the rest of the group that I abandoned her and also called my agency, leaving a bad review about me. Am I the asshole for not personally waking up this grown woman despite warning her multiple times I wouldn't? I do want to follow up to the tour guide did talk to their manager. They were nervous. And they were already tired from the whole thing. They did explain themselves. And then the manager said, hun, I deleted that bullshit from my email as soon as I read it. An icon. They'll remove the bad review.
Oh my. No, you are not an asshole in the slightest.
Nope.
That woman should be putting, am I an asshole for telling my tour guide to wake me up?
Okay,
what?
thank you.
You have one job? I'm sorry. She's doing her job. She even called you. Like, she's not even.
Yes.
She doesn't even have to call you.
And also, she's generously giving people a 15-minute window after, too.
How are you that late? Like.
And also, this was like multiple days into the trip. So this has been the case every single day.
I'd be pissed if I was another person in that group as well.
Yes.
Like, come on. All you have to do is wake up on time.
Seriously. Also, hotels have a wake-up call feature. Someone will call you, which I also think that's so weird because we have alarms on us at all times. But, like, there were so many ways she could have set herself up for success.
Well, and she was getting called.
Yes.
Like, that's what doesn't make sense to me is the tour guide was going out of her way, calling her and informed her, set the boundary. Hey, you need to be here on time. I'll give you this window. Otherwise, we're out. She didn't cheat you out of anything. You are an entitled shit.
Correct. Bingo, bango, bongo. And I love the manager too for being like, no, thank you.
Yes.
I just like it. I don't know. It just struck a chord. It struck a chord with me, one, because I was like, we were just talking about time blindness, but I was like, this is excessive. And I can't imagine blaming it on someone else when you know.
Correct.
When you know. And also the way that my anxiety works, because I know that I can be late to things sometimes, is that if I was 25 minutes late the day before and by some miracle got on the bus, the way that I would be downstairs at 7:50 the next morning.
I would have been so ashamed and so guilty and sad. Like, time blindness is still my responsibility. Like, yeah, I'm usually late to things. I'm not late to stuff like that. No. That's the kind of stuff where I actually am setting an alarm at 5 a.m., at 6:30, at 6 or 7 a.m. Like, I am, you better wake up. And if I miss it, it's my fault.
Yeah. And like, those are the type of things too. Like, if I'm really in that, like, I know I'm struggling to sleep or whatever, and I've been having a hard time waking up, I'm even setting alarms for like with labels that are like,
yes, I do that too.
Breakfast.
I do that
by
too.
this time, head towards the door at this time, must be downstairs. Like, I would have literally done that just to get myself down there. Like, ma'am. Also, you paid probably an exorbitant. I mean, they're in Sicily, Italy on a private tour. Like, they probably paid so much money for that. Why would you waste it by being late?
Yeah. And that's also not even that early, 8 a.m. for like being on vacation. Like, get up. Wake up. It's not that hard. The blaming the tour guide, that's ridiculous. You're swindling me out of the money I paid. What? No. Like, that would be, oh my gosh. That would be like going to the grocery store, buying food with an expiration date, bringing it home, seeing the expiration date, waiting until it expires, and then going and talking to a cashier and being like, hey, you swindled me out of my money because this food expired.
Yep, and then writing a bad Yelp review about the grocery store.
Yes, like that's wild.
Real. Also, like, so awkward. Like, I can't imagine being 21 and a 35-year-old woman. Like, good for them for having a backbone too and being like, nope, and like reminding them every day so bluntly, like, I will not wait for you.
No,
because it's also ruining everybody else's experience.
Exactly.
And they probably lined things up wherever they were going. And like, I've been on tours like that. They're probably taking you like a couple hours outside of the city or like wherever you're staying too. So like, you have to stay on track because you got meals and all those things are planned out. Like, get over yourself. And if you know you're going to be like that, like, there's certain places I would go or trips I would be on that I don't want to be by somebody else's schedule.
Totally.
So like, then don't go.
Then don't do it.
And like, but the beauty of a trip like that is everything's organized. You just have to show up.
And you can't even do that. I couldn't imagine asking a stranger to wake me up because I couldn't wake myself up.
Yeah. I'm like, you're not a 5-year-old. Hello? A 5-year-old would have been awake before 8 a.m.
You're not paying for a mommy.
No.
You're paying for a tour guide.
And like, yeah, I don't probably want to be up at 8 a.m. every single day on vacation either. But
if
like,
you signed up for that.
If I knew that was what was happening, I'm doing it. Or if I missed it, I'm like, all right, well, I'm sleeping all day then because clearly I'm too tired to be getting up.
Yeah. If you're like, oh, I slept in.
Oops.
Okay, then you missed out. Like.
Yep. I am going to call out Joy again for something funny. I hope she doesn't mind. I'm sharing this. Doubt she will.
This whole podcast
I think it's a Joy podcast. And I may mess up the details, so I'll talk to her about it too to see if I shared it correctly. But she was on a tour somewhere. I don't remember like where all they went, but I know they were in San Francisco at some point and they were like being driven around by a bus. There was a big group of them.
Okay.
They went somewhere to go shopping. I don't know what district it was in, but they were like all kind of like set loose and then like meet back on the bus at this time. She completely missed the bus.
No.
So then she had to like get a taxi and was like trying to find her way back because she was like trying to remember like, okay, where are we going next and like what timing. So she's just like alone in San Francisco and it was like they didn't have cell phones. I think it was like the 80s.
Oh.
So she's like, well, gotta go. She's just shopping. Did
she find
Not
it?
paying attention. Yeah, she ended up back. I think she ended up just going back to the hotel and then everyone came back eventually. But
damn,
I'd be so scared.
I had an almost experience of missing something like that, and it was the ride to the airport. So it was scary. It was when I did like a exchange study abroad-ish program in New York, and it was our last day, and me and my friend went and got our favorite food, which was way too far away. I don't know why we did this. We took the subway. We're taking our time. We're like, oh yeah, we'll be back when we need to be back. We'll totally have enough time.
Whoopsie.
We did not have enough time at all. So we get our, like, as we get our food, we're like, we have to be back like in 10 minutes. Sprinted all the way back. It was humid and muggy and nasty. And sprinted all the way. They were calling us. We made it just in time. But I was wearing a little cotton romper and it was soaked with sweat and I had to get on the plane. Oh God, it was not worth the food. It wasn't at all. And that was on undiagnosed ADHD, time blindness. I didn't know yet.
That sounds awful.
I know. It was.
Woof.
It was wild.
The panic. What brought you emotional support this week, Reed?
I got to go and hang out with my college roommate and bestie Morgan and her little baby and her husband and friends, but you know, the baby. Yep. And it was so wonderful and lovely and just such a good time. Did anything bring you emotional support this week?
Yes. I got to see, which I bought this tickets months ago and kind of forgot about it and then was so excited. My sister and I went and saw the comedian Chris Fleming on Friday night. What I didn't love was that the 7:30 show was, I'd love it for Chris because good for them for selling out. But he did a 7:30 show and that sold out by the time I went to buy tickets. And so he did a 10 p.m.
Oh.
But I was like, we need to see him. He's so funny. So we went to the 10 o'clock. This man did an hour and 40-minute set.
Wow.
And I could have probably sat there for 4 more hours.
Hilarious.
He was so funny. I need you to look him up if you haven't because you'll love it. He's so good. And he's very physical. This man, it's like he's on drugs, but he's not.
Okay.
He is moving at all times during his set. He's doing dances. He will act out every story. He's a storyteller. And that is my favorite kind of stand-up comedy, because I feel like if you've just like made things up, right, or you're just like commenting on society, I don't find it as funny. It's funny when you have a way to back it up. He also walks the line really well between self-deprecating and making fun of himself.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Like, he's not tearing himself down, but he's like, funny shit keeps happening to me because I'm quirky and I'm weird and I just let it happen.
Yes.
And so let me tell you about it and the weird things I contributed.
I love that.
So you would have been peeing yourself.
Dang.
Like, I had 1 glass of wine. I was pretty much sober and I was howling. It was so good.
Aww.
It was so good.
I
loved him. If anyone has seen, if anyone remembers Company is Coming, it was 9 years ago. He made a video and it went viral, which was really what started him. But he's pretending to be a mom and Company's coming. And it's just him being like overly erratic for like 4 minutes. And like funny. Just doing like, he takes very simple things, but because of his mannerisms and like drama, he makes it so funny. Like, there's a 30-second bit of him trying to just get the bottom of a leg on a stool. But for some reason, it's so funny. I watched it again when I got home. He's so good. And then I met a barista the next day. And I walked in and Kiara was there and she was like, he went and saw him too last night. So then I got to like kiki with him for a little bit about it, and we got to relive it, and he had the same experience. He was like, that was just perfect.
Like, oh my God, so perfect.
And I honestly think he improv'd over half of it.
Oh, wow.
Some of it, he was very prepared. He had like songs and pictures and all this stuff. And then some of it, I'm like, he just ran with something that like someone said in the crowd or something and just went on like a 15. That's why I think it was so long.
Wow. That's that's super skilled.
Without hesitation. I also heard him then on a podcast this weekend talking about how he doesn't use a wireless mic anymore because he uses the mic cord as a prop.
I love that.
And he 1000% did. Like he would like jump rope with it, or or he would like get tangled with it, or like at certain points he would like dangle the microphone, like be talking into another part of it, and then be like, oh, sorry. It just was so, I can't even. It was probably the funniest stand-up I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, I need to see him next time he comes.
He is weird as hell in the best way. He also always refers to himself as a female lesbian comedian. Okay. Or YouTuber, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Female lesbian YouTuber, because like I'm pretty sure that's what like older generations think I am. He's very skinny.
Okay.
Very tall. He's like 6'5", and always wears wild elaborate outfits. Like a lot of velvet, a lot of heeled booties. He has very curly long hair, fun glasses. He's living his truth. Yeah, he was a great old time. He may not be for everybody, but there was a whole array of people. You know, sometimes people have a very niche demographic. There was a whole array of people and everyone was laughing.
I do think that's a funny experience when you walk into a comedy set and you look around to see, okay, who does this comic attract?
Correct.
And when you walk in, you go, I don't think that this is going to be... I don't think this is going to be for me. And then when you see like a bunch of different people and you're like, yes, this is going to be for me. Yes.
Correct. It was good. There was a couple next to us that I was like, I don't know if this man's going to, he loved it. He was howling. Like, it felt like the material could be funny to anyone. And it wasn't crude.
I love that.
It wasn't offensive. It was so good.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So he was top notch.
A lot to learn from.
I hope he like continues to skyrocket. I did post a post about him and he liked it.
Oh my God, Tori.
Or I posted a story and I was like,
you got a friend.
Amazing. But I posted about something briefly before we move on. He told a story really shortly about standing outside of City Hall. He had some friends that got married last year and he was standing outside of City Hall and he was like in a more masculine even outfit than I normally wear, like a traditional like suit or something. And he's like, I wasn't wearing the shoulder pads. It wasn't velvet. Okay, I looked normal, whatever. And this woman goes by and she goes, Frances McDormand?
Oh my.
And he goes, and I think she meant like current day. So like 70 years old. He's like, this woman.
Frances is not 70, is she?
She's at least in her 60s.
Oh, okay.
But he's like, so I'm thinking in my head, like, you know, it could have, maybe she meant like Fargo era. No, she definitely meant present day Frances. And he's like, it was a wild experience. And then I went, no, I'm a man. And she went, okay. And then just kept walking.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, she couldn't give two shits about the fact that I wasn't. Like, nah, all right, thought you were.
That's funny. Okay, yeah, she's 68. So,
Okay,
yeah, almost. Wow, I would have never. Wow.
So funny.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, I don't think he looks anything. Also, he's 38.
Oh.
And a man. So good.
That person really aged him.
Yeah.
That's funny. Speaking of, like, you know, calling somebody else today, you know, so on our last podcast, I got a random phone call, and it's the one where I said that these people keep calling me.
Yeah.
So today I answered it.
Total
Scam. They're like,
course.
we want to save you money on your homeowner's insurance and your car insurance. Who insures you right now? And I went, Mom?
Perfect.
And they're like, no, tell me who insures you. And I go, Mom, is that you? And then they hung up on me.
That's the scary thing about things they can do on phones now, because they just try to get you to say things. So then they can then splice those things and then pretend being you.
You've heard about the AI ones where they literally, like, the call will come to you. It will look like Tori could get a call that looks like it's me calling her. Like, my phone is calling her. She answers it. It's not me, but they use AI voice stuff, and it will sound like me, and it'll be like, help, I just got kidnapped. I need your help. Why are these people money? And so,
scary.
Those of you listening, this is a PSA. If somebody calls you, if a loved one calls you and they're like, help, I've been kidnapped, or help, like, something happened. I know it sounds like it sounds like the most backwards thing to do, but you're going to hang up on them and you're going to call them right back, because you're going to see that when you call them back, they're going to be like, hey, what's up? I'm just working. How's it going?
Yeah.
Because it was fake. I'm so worried for old people with this.
Oh, yeah. That's how they get scammed.
I'm worried for me.
This is the new I'm a Nigerian prince. And
yeah, and I'm worried for me, because if I got a call and it was like Tori and she's like, oh, my God, Reed, please help me. I'd be like, yes, okay, anything. It's scary.
Yeah, hang up and do your due diligence and then call back.
I'll hang up. I'll call you back.
Or at least text someone while they're talking to you and be like, are you okay?
Except for, here's the thing. Tori would actually be the perfect person to run this scam on, because she would call me, be like, oh, my God, help me. I'd be like, oh, okay. No, remember what they said. Hang up and call back. I'd hang up. I'd call back. She wouldn't answer. And I'd be like, they killed her. Because Tori doesn't like answering the phone.
Nope.
And that's okay. I don't really like to either.
Just text me.
Or if you call me and, like, you text me then and say, hey, like, I want to talk about X, Y, and Z, then I'll call you. I think
that's what I need to know, like, how much time of this is, how much of my time is this going to take?
Yeah.
Because then it determines whether I can answer and talk to you about it then, or I need to say, hey, I need to call you later.
Yeah. I agree.
Which, like, maybe that's my neurodivergency. I have a hard time with things out of my control, but a text feels more in my control.
100%. Yeah.
You know, set me up, give me an agenda, and then we'll decide if we're moving forward or not. Sorry.
I agree. But
don't take it personally.
I say that, and then I'm also the person that's calling. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? No, I'm just calling to talk, you know, just want to catch up. Usually when I'm driving.
But I'm also like, well, yeah, I guess if you're driving, that's fair. But I'm also like, what does it hurt to text someone and say, hey, do you have a minute for a call? Nothing bad, just want to catch up.
Yeah, you definitely have to say, hey, do you have a minute for a call? I'm driving and would love to chit chat.
Yeah.
Do not say, hey, can I call you real quick? And no context. I'll be like, fuck, what happened?
And they're like, hey, what's up? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, I literally thought like something, like you had your foot severed off. Like I like.
Correct.
Oh my God.
Correct. Bingo. All right, Reed, run that bracket.
Here we are, y'all. We are at Disney Channel original movies from 2000 to 2005.
This is not sponsored by the Disney Incorporated.
Not yet. And to remind everybody, Xenon won from the previous 5 years. So we are going to be doing every 5 years, and then we're going to pit those against each other so we can find out the number one Disney Channel original movie. I
do think we're stopping at mid, 2016, because I don't know anything after
Yeah, we don't know anything after that. Sorry, I stopped watching Disney Channel.
Sorry, Gen Alpha.
When I was but a youngster. Okay, up first. So our winner last time, Xenon. Now it's Xenon the Sequel, aka the sequel, against Motocrossed. Xenon the Sequel was also a fantastic movie. Really great.
Not as good as the first
Not
one,
as good as the first.
They were a little older.
The fashion was a bit better, though.
Yeah.
I did like the fashion. Motocrossed was a gender bender. We love it. It was a girl who shaved her head and filled in for her brother on the motocross tracks.
It's like Mulan takes the motocross track.
Exactly. Motocross was basically the plot of Mulan. Who are we going with?
Motocross.
The Luck of the Irish versus Hounded. Luck of the Irish, same guy from Smart House. Yes. He was Irish and found out that he was turning into a leprechaun. Hounded was a movie with Taj Mowry, Tia and Tamara's little brother.
Oh my gosh, we talked about him last time. Look at this.
Love him. He really popped off during these next 5 years. A teenager ends up being hounded by a well-groomed, seemingly cute, tiny dog that actually turns out to be a nightmare of a beast. And the dog looks like Kevin from The Proposal. I'm going to go with Luck of the Irish. And a little funny thing about Luck of the Irish, I thought the man who played the leprechaun in it was Leslie Jordan, R.I.P. He was so funny. Yep. I miss him so much. The guy from Will and Grace. And so when we were talking about these movies the other day, I was like, oh my God, Tori, yeah, I love that guy. He's so funny, so cute. It's not him. It's not
just
him.
Another small white man.
It's a different man. Jet Jackson, the movie, versus The Jenny Project. Jet Jackson was one of my favorites. The plot is Jet decides to quit Silverstone and lead a normal life. On the day of his last episode, he is hit on the head with a prop, and in his dream, he is Silverstone. He is the only one who realizes that this is a dream. Oh my gosh. Lee Thompson Young. Oh.
R.I.P. as well.
So sad. He was so cute. He was one of my crushes. One of my first crushes.
Honestly, they should remake that movie.
They really should. It was a great one. The Jenny Project. You know, this one I couldn't really remember until we saw the poster because it was giving Jane Goodall. Based on the book Jenny by Douglas Preston, the Jenny Project tells the story of a chimpanzee named Jenny who has the ability to use and understand sign language. When Dr. Hugo Archibald brings home the latest in a long line of creatures, Jenny quickly becomes an important part of the Archibald family and eventually brings the whole family closer together.
What's that kid in? I feel like he was in a lot.
Max Keeble's Big Move.
Yep, it's Max.
It's Max Keeble.
He was a great actor.
Yeah, he was in a lot of things.
Cute.
Wow. I'm going to go with Jet Jackson.
Same.
It was so good. Okay, next is Jumping Ship versus The Proof. What is it? The Proof Point. Jumping Ship featured the Lawrence brothers again.
Old Butthole Eyes. Also, this is a sequel, apparently, to Horse Sense, which we talked about last time.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's a sequel, and it's Michael has big plans to show his cousin Tommy a good time aboard a luxury yacht until he discovers that the one he chartered is actually an old, rusted fishing boat. But they are forced to jump ship when modern-day pirates chase it, leaving them stranded on a desert island with Captain Jake Hunter.
It's really funny to me that they all look alike, and then they're like, oh, but we're going to
but this is a different
run
man.
into a man that we don't know.
Yeah, but
I
really it's
that.
like our brother. And then we have The Proof Point.
The Poof Point?
Oh, The Poof Point. My bad. I keep saying proof. This one, the plot is just a bad experiment makes two innovators younger and younger, which is interesting because this also is Taj Mowry. Mm-hmm. And if we look at future films, there's another one that has a very, very similar plot to this. They are scientists and their like chemical reaction goes wrong and they just keep getting younger and younger. To be honest, neither of these really are ringing a bell. Mm-mm. I'm just going to go with The Poof Point. I got to say, the Lawrence brothers never did it for me. I never wanted to see their faces on TV. Okay. Now we have Halloween 2, Caliber's Revenge against 'Twas the Night. So in Halloween 2, Caliber's Revenge, what ends up happening here is a young witch and her grandmother work together to foil the plans of a wicked warlock's son before he can use powerful spells to create chaos in the world. This was when the son really... He was playing Marnie. He was playing Marnie.
And we get Lucas Grabeel in this, don't we?
No, that's going to be the next one.
Oh.
I believe.
Oh, that's Halloween Town High.
Correct. The next one is called 'Twas the Night, and you know what? We aren't finding this one. Oh, here we go. Okay. Do we remember this? Oh, wow. Okay, I remember the cover.
Yep.
Is that Bryan Cranston?
It might be.
Stop. That's Bryan Cranston, isn't it? It is.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Okay, Bryan. A mischievous 14-year-old boy and his irresponsible uncle almost ruin Christmas when they decide to take Santa's new high-tech sleigh for a joyride. Yikes. This one's a fever dream to me. I don't really remember this one. I'm going Halloween Town too.
Yeah.
Okay. We're moving on. Okay, the next one is Double Teamed. Do y'all remember Double Team?
Loved this movie.
A twin movie. You know me and Tori love the twins. Two sisters become world famous basketball players.
Bingo.
And these sisters, or the actors that played them, were not sisters, were not twins. And actually now if you look back at them, they don't even look alike. But
nope.
I remember they did the little behind the scenes commercials.
Oh, yeah.
They did one where they were with them and they showed the platform shoes that the one girl had to wear to make her the same height as the other one.
Yep.
And I remember being like, I cannot tell the difference between these two girls. I can't.
They played us.
They really, really played us.
They double teamed us.
They did, in fact, double team us. Okay. And this is up against Cadet Kelly. Okay. So.
The iconic, terrible dance scene from Hillary.
Bad dance scene, but boy, was this a great movie. Plot is, as the clumsiest, most clueless cadet to enter the military academy, Kelly seems to be fighting an uphill battle against commanding officer Captain Stone, who is determined to break her spirit.
Christy Carlson
Romano and Hilary Duff. And I fear that what is being left unsaid in this movie really never got to come to fruition. This is a lesbian love story, and we never got that, and that really bothers me. Why?
They should make one now and talk about their lives.
I think they should make one, sequel. It's them now, and it shows their beautiful life together as a married couple.
Mm-hmm.
Enemies to lovers. Enemies to lovers.
This movie also, for some reason, gave me the idea that I could be sent to military school.
Oh, my God.
I don't think I was doing anything to warrant that, but I think I was really scared that was going to happen to me. From this movie.
I would have loved to see you in military school. I would have loved to see you with like a backpack crawling under.
I'd probably have more of a backbone now if I did, you know?
You'd be like, sir, yes, sir.
That's right. Actually, I wouldn't have done. I don't do well with authority. It would have been bad.
No.
I'm going Cadet Kelly on this one.
I mean, this is a hard one just because both really imprinted, but it's absolutely Cadet Kelly. Stars. Wow. All right. Now, True Confessions versus Get a Clue. True Confessions is a Shia LaBeouf. Is that how you say it? Shia LaBeouf.
Technically, it's that, yeah, but I feel like everyone always says Shia LaBeouf.
Okay, Shia LaBeouf. Trudy Walker hated her life. She thought it was totally messed up until she found out about a contest that could change everything. I don't really remember this one.
Me either. I don't remember what the contest was.
But yeah, this one feels like a complete fever dream. I can't I remember that he was in a movie where he wasn't Lewis, but I don't remember what happened.
Oh my God, he was so young.
So young. Okay, and the other is Get a Clue. I love this movie so very much. This was on our last bracket, our Lindsay Lohan bracket. This is a 2002 American mystery comedy film released as a Disney Channel original movie. It stars Lindsay Lohan as Lexi Gold, a teenage high school student who investigates a mystery after one of her teachers goes missing.
Oof.
Fantastic.
That's so good.
And Brenda Song is in it. So
Get a Clue.
Get a Clue. Okay, next up. Gotta Kick It Up. America Ferrera.
Oh my God.
Si se puede.
I loved that.
That movie was so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Gotta Kick It Up. A school dance team gets a new lease on life thanks to a teacher who lets them in on the secret of Latin rhythms for a big competition. So great. This was the first time I saw America Ferrera, and I really...
I think this was right before Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Yes. And I also loved the main girl. I loved her dimples. She had the cutest dimples in the world. Okay, this is up against A Ring of Endless Light.
What?
Do you
It's
remember?
just about a ring light?
No, this is actually another mermaid movie.
Oh.
And this has the guy from Pretty Little Liars.
Jared Padalecki?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved him.
Remember her too? Scarlett Palmer. She was in Reba. So.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Not mermaid.
Is that
Dolphins.
Misha Barton?
Looks like it. Misha Barton's the lead.
Whoa.
So this was based on the novel by Madeleine L'Engle. Is that how you say that? L'Engle, which she wrote other things too. During the summer, her grandfather is dying of leukemia and death seems all around. 15-year-old Vicky finds comfort with the pod of dolphins with which she has been doing research. I vaguely remember this.
I can remember Misha.
Yeah, wow. Oh, duh. Madeleine
L'Engle? Maybe it's L'Engle.
It's like L'Engle. A Wrinkle in Time.
Yep, there it is.
A Wrinkle in Time. All right. So, Gotta Kick It Up or A Ring of Endless Time. Gotta Kick It Up. The Scream Team versus You Wish. The Scream Team is Star Darlings and the Scream Team. The Scream Team Darlings team crossover wait. Does that sentence make sense?
Is that English?
We're having a hard time understanding this one. It's on IMDb.
Oh, it's What's Her Bucket from Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. Oh, Kat Dennings is in this?
It was made in the UK.
Whoa. We're not seeing...
I pretty much don't remember this movie at all.
I don't remember this movie, but...
Kathy Nahimi, that's who I was...
Yes. Okay, but it's up against You Wish, and I know that's going to be mine because I remember this one slightly.
It has Miranda.
It has Miranda from Liz McGuire, and it's a teen accidentally wishes his younger brother away, and he was very sad. Remember this little guy? What's he up to?
This little guy.
Oh my God!
Spencer Breslin. Yeah,
he was is Abigail Breslin's? Wow, he hasn't been in.
I thought you were gonna say husband.
Wait, he is in stuff. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go with You Wish.
Yeah.
Next is Right on Track versus the Even Stevens Movie. Right on Track was, oh man, I remember this one. This is the one that had the girl from, what's it called?
Oh my God, Brie Larson.
Oh yeah, this was Brie Larson. She's the girl from Seventh Heaven.
Yep.
I'm Brie Larson. Fact-based drama chronicling the story of two determined sisters who battled the prejudice of a male-dominated sport to become world-class drag racers. And
I think I slightly remember this.
I remember again the commercial for this one. We got to meet the real women who did this. All right, and that is up against the Even Stevens Movie. Even Stevens Movie was a bit of a weird plot because they go on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And
I loved the show Even Stevens, so I was all in.
Dream vacation, dream on. Ren, Lewis, and the entire Stevens family battle ferocious squirrels, angry natives, and one another on the adventures of a lifetime.
Doesn't Beans end up showing up on the vacation
I'm
too?
pretty sure. It was like some family vacation they like won or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I actually didn't like the Even Stevens movie because it was too like, wait, why is this happening? Like what? Like, you know.
I think I liked the chaos.
You liked the chaos.
And I loved the show. So I liked that we got like a feature length film.
That's true. That's true. So you're going to go Even Stevens Movie?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. The next is Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off against the Cheetah Girls.
Oh, Lord.
So Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. This is Eddie loves baseball. His dad's the coach. His best friends are his teammates. But will he strike out with them all if he trades his glove for an oven mitt? AKA they were litmus testing High School Musical. Okay? And that is against Cheetah Girls, Cheetah Sisters.
We all know how I feel about that.
And this is 14's aim to take the world by storm with their music. And I did, in fact, read every single Cheetah Girls book. I loved them so much. They were fantastic. So, it's Cheetah Girls. Easy. Next is Full Court Miracle. It says an African-American college basketball star becomes the head coach of a yeshiva's struggling basketball team in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, after a knee injury forces him to leave the game, based on the true story of Lamont Carr. This is against Pixel Perfect. Boy, do I remember this one, because I loved Ricky Ullman. Essentially was your idea of making an AI influencer. It's an AI perfect girl that he brings to life, named Zeta Bites.
He was ahead of his time.
Way ahead of his time. It's essentially like a Black Mirror's episode.
Yep.
I'm going Pixel Perfect.
Yeah.
We're almost there, guys. The next is Going to the Mat versus Xenon Z3. Going to the Mat. This is but another Lawrence Brothers movie. Jace Newfield has a problem. Besides being blind and being the new kid at school, his problem is that the kids at his new school think he's a jerk. Jace needs to find a way to be accepted into his new school. Joining the wrestling team just might work.
They made one of the Lawrence brothers play blind.
I guess so.
Oof, I hate it. I do remember it, though, now that I just saw him with the helmet on.
Yeah. And then we've got Xenon Z3. So this is the third Xenon movie. And the plot of this one is the heroine sets out to win an important competition, but her dreams of success are jeopardized.
Oh my God, I forgot about this one.
Between the two, it's Xenon for me.
Yeah.
Stuck in the Suburbs versus Tiger Cruise. Stuck in the Suburbs. Wow, what a movie. Another Brenda Song movie here. Bored with her suburban life, teenage Brittany finds excitement when her phone is switched with the phone of Jordan Cahill, only the top teen pop singer who has come to her town to make a music video.
My sister and friend of the pod, Nicole, and I were in Disneyland a few years ago, and we saw Taran Killam. He was in line in front of us for Cars. What is that ride called?
The Cars ride.
Yeah. We were in line for that. We saw him, and it was a really long line. And at one point, Hallie was like, the way that I want to go up to him and be like, stuck in the suburbs, your finest work yet.
And for those of you who don't know Taran Killam, he was on SNL.
Correct.
He was
he went on to do bigger things, but the way that it would have been so funny.
That would have been amazing. Okay. This is up against Tiger Cruise, and this is some post 9/11 media, if you have ever heard of any. This one is in the wake of the World Trade Center attacks. A naval carrier with civilians on board is ordered into combat mode, featuring Hayden Panettiere.
Was she on the boat with him?
She is on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of remember that.
It's definitely Stuck in the Suburbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pivotal movie.
Halloween Town High.
I loved this movie.
In a magical world, bets her family's magic that nothing bad will happen when kids from Halloween Town attend high school in the mortal realm.
I thought it was so fun that they were like coming into their world.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun.
Creatures.
I also feel like this was a test film to test out a lot of people who then later ended up in High School Musical, because you have the girl that played the piano from High School Musical as that troll, and then Lucas Grabeel. He was also in it, and then he went on to be Ryan in High School Musical.
Bingo.
And this was up against Now You See It, which I loved this movie because I loved Allison Mashaka. This was Allison Mashaka, who played Keely in Phil the Future. And it just says a budding producer searches for the country's best young magician. Okay, I'm going Halloween Town High. Yep. We got two more here before we rapid fire into our number one, the Kim Possible movie, So the Drama. This is where Kim, she falls in love with the new guy, Eric. But then she finds out that Ron has some feelings for her.
Yeah, he does.
Why?
Unstoppable.
Then we've got Life is Rough. And this was starring Kyle Massey, Mitchell Musso, and I feel like there was somebody else, but
I think there was a girl in it. But yeah.
Yeah. And
height of That's So Raven fame.
Oh, yeah. Before Corey in the House.
Yep. I love that show.
But he has to work with an unruly dog. So, I mean, we know it's Kim Possible.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, here's the last one before we go into the rapid fire. The Proud Family movie versus Twitches. Woo! The Proud Family movie, they go on a vacation and things get really crazy because Oscar will not leak the secret of one of the secret ingredients in their, what are they called?
I think it's the Proud Snacks.
Yeah, like the Proud Snacks.
He's not giving up that formula.
No, because
shove off plankton.
This movie was essentially like SpongeBob and the Even Stevens movie had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Twitches, which is basically a magical version of Parent Trap. Mm-hmm. We've got two witch twin sisters who were separated at birth, and on their 21st birthday, they reconnect and they go back to this magical world where their birth mother is still alive and they have to save her.
Aren't they born into like very, like one's born rich and one's born poor?
Yes.
I mean, they're both
when they got adopted.
They
got adopted. Yeah. I mean, love the Proud Family movie, but anything Tia and Tamara.
Twitches.
We love Twitches. So now we're going rapid fire, y'all. Motocross versus the Luck of the Irish.
Luck of the
Irish. Jet Jackson versus the Poof Point.
Jet Jackson.
All right. Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge versus Cadet Kelly.
Cadet Kelly.
Get a Clue versus Gotta Kick It Up.
I think Gotta Kick It Up for
I
me.
think Gotta Kick It Up too. I mean, we still always say, Si se puede, si se puede. You Wish versus the Even Stevens movie. Even Stevens movie. Oh.
No, I'm fine with that.
The Cheetah Girls versus Pixel Perfect.
Cheetah Girls.
Xenon Z3 versus Stuck in the Suburbs. Stuck in the Suburbs. Halloween Town High versus the Kim Possible movie. So the drama.
Kim Possible movie.
Twitches is our leftover that's going to move on over to our...
Feels right.
Oops. Our next round here. The Luck of the Irish versus Jet Jackson.
Jet Jackson,
yeah. Cadet Kelly versus Gotta Kick It Up.
Cadet Kelly,
yeah.
Sorry, America.
Sorry. The Even Stevens movie versus the Cheetah Girls. The Cheetah Girls.
Cheetah
Sisters. Stuck in the Suburbs versus the Kim Possible movie. So the drama.
Stuck in the Suburbs.
Twitches versus Jet Jackson, the movie.
Twitches.
Cadet Kelly versus the Cheetah Girls.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
The Cheetah Girls, I think.
I agree. I think it's got to be the Cheetah Girls. I mean, there was no Cadet Kelly 2, 3, 4.
I know.
You know, the Cheetah Girls, it
was a whole thing.
They kept going. Stuck in the Suburbs versus Twitches. Agreed. Yeah. Cheetah Girls versus Twitches.
Let's say what we thinking. 3,
2, 1.
Cheetah Girls. Okay, we predicted it was either going to be Cheetah Girls, Twitches, or Cadet Kelly. So look where we got.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we need to give the people what they want. And just follow my lead. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to be like Cinderella, sitting in a dark, cold, dusty cellar, waiting for somebody to come and set me free. I don't want to be like someone waiting for a prince to come and save me. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't remember it.
Dun, dun, dun.
I remember that first part, and that's it.
You did great.
Thank you so much.
You did so great. I didn't know I knew that second part. And then
that was pretty good.
It just went into... It just came. You know who was the real star of Cheetah Girls? The Bichon Frise.
Oh, hell
my
yeah.
gosh, what a kitty.
Wasn't its name Cinderella?
No, its name was like Choco or something.
Choco?
I don't know. Its name... Oh.
Toto?
It was Toto, not Choco.
What a ripoff.
Yeah, Toto. Remember? And
Toto... cute.
Wait, what was the part where they like had to sing for the people like trapped in the sewer?
Oh my God.
Yikes. Why was that a thing? Also, for those of you who did not read the Cheetah Girls book, they fully twin absorbed a character. Did you know this?
Yes. I remember this because there was 5, right?
Yeah, there was actually 5 Tweeta Girls.
Tweeta? There were 5 Tweeta Girls.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so there was supposed to be, there was Aquanet. And there was supposed to be Anjanette.
Which I hate that they named her Aquanet because that is a hairspray.
But she went by Aqua, and she was my favorite Cheetah Girl.
I like the name just Aqua.
I love the name Aqua. Okay. But they twin absorbed Angie. And that's justice for Angie. You deserve to be in the Cheetah Girls movie.
Poor Angie.
Did they just like not have the budget to have a 5th Cheetah Girl?
Maybe they didn't want it to stand out that there was like sisters. So then everybody was like their own independent person.
Okay.
Would be my thought. Wow, great film.
Okay, the winner
Classy.
is Cheetah Girls. So now we've got Xenon and Cheetah Girls. We got to see if you guys agree. We'll be posting. You got to get your voice heard and you got to vote.
Vote, vote, vote.
Get out the vote. Get out the vote.
And while you're getting out the vote, like, subscribe, comment, review, share us, please. Get other people in on the bracket. This is a fun time to get your friends interested. Okay?
Yeah. We hope you had a lovely time on this journey with us. We had such a great time chatting with you. And you know what? We'll talk to you next week.
That's right. Love you.
Love you. I gotta go.